If you got all these girls and every time I see you, you talking about a new different girl, who really the hoe?
I'm truly a person that's like, I'm selfless. Like, I try to really think about others before I think about myself, almost to a fault.
That you got to come with your shit, and you also have to be routine, disciplined, and be ready for whatever situation she's ready for.
You haven't been in a relationship, you said,
It's
for
been a
year,
while. Yeah.
right? So are you open to dating someone right now?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what's your
We're working on some things.
relationship situation right now?
I got somebody I'm rocking with.
Okay.
Yeah, I got somebody I'm rocking with.
Is this somebody that you can see yourself with long term, or are you still figuring it out?
I think it has a potential to be long term for sure. Like, it's just mindsets is there.
Okay.
Hustle is their ambition. Like, just
She's a great
being
woman.
a traditional person. Yeah, like a respectable person. I think it's like almost every box can get checked off.
Absolutely.
But
So she has that potential?
through the roof.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. If somebody else was willing to be more persistent with her, would you be afraid to lose her?
That's a
If
good
another man was
question.
being more persistent with her,
Mm-hmm.
oh man,
That's a good question.
yeah, I would be.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I think. I mean,
Would you be willing to lose her if you saw her being treated better than how you're treating? Not saying that you're treating her bad, but if you saw an even upper level of someone trying to treat her to what you could see as a man, like, damn, this nigga is like trying to treat her better. Do you love her enough to let her do something that she's ready for right now that you might not be ready for?
Yeah, no, for sure. If you found somebody that like maybe is ready for you at that moment, that period right there, I'm not gonna hold nobody back from that at all.
Okay.
I'm truly a person that's like, I'm selfless. Like, I try to really think about others before I think about myself, almost to a fault. And even in relationships, that's only happened as I got older. A little bit more maturity came with the relationship. But if you found somebody, or you think you or with somebody that like will provide for you and take care of you the way you want them to, and they're ready for the exact life that you want, then go be with that person.
You gonna let her
Yeah, for sure.
her spread her wings.
That's respect.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would be. I'm not saying I wouldn't be hurt. I
Right.
probably would, but I know deep down the real me would be like, I want you to be as happy as possible.
Yeah.
You feel me? I would, because I would expect the same thing for me.
You wouldn't be willing to accommodate or change in order to keep her in your life?
If that's what I'm willing to do, yeah, I feel like that's a personal question you got to ask yourself. Like, is that something you're willing to change? Are you ready to make that long-term commitment to that person? If the answer is, if you don't know, then let her go.
Okay.
Yeah, if you I would, but I want more time, then let it slide.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna show yourself, and she don't need uncertainty in her life. You
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the best way to go about it.
Okay. Mature conversations, like, and I could tell that you're able to kind of lean on your experience as you're getting older on how to properly handle situations. Because I would say, like, for myself, in my early 20s, I sell a girl a dream. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm gonna be there and we gonna do X, Y, and Z. And then when it's time to do it, hey, I need a little bit more time. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, as I got older, it changed for me with a conversation my father had with me. So he was saying, like, basically, like, if you got all these girls and every time I see you, you talking about a new different girl, who really the hoe? And that hit me.
Damn.
Like, damn, that's crazy. So
That's a banger.
That's real.
so that started changing my mindset. So it's like, I used to think that having a lot of girlfriends, that was like an accomplishment. Like that was adding to my mantle.
Yeah.
But in reality, it was just devaluing me as a man. So my mindset shifted. So it changed from, it was always quality, but it changed from quantity to, okay, let me just kind of scale back and focus on what I need to do.
Right.
You know.
I respect that.
So a lot of people ask me, like, what was that turning point? It was that conversation with my father, and then it was also like, I don't want to see her with somebody else. Like that was, I got to the point where it was like, if I did see, like, if I was out kicking it and she was with somebody else, that'd be like, damn, that one low key sting for real. So it was at that point I'm like, all right, well, let me make her my girl because I don't want anybody else sharing my woman. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to locking in a relationship, when you don't want them to see with somebody else, that's when I feel like, hey, it's time to change your ways and level up.
For sure.
So, and that time comes at different points in people's lives. And it's different women. You know what I'm saying? It's not every woman that I dated, it would have been like that.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, okay, well, she with bruh, but I ain't really tripping.
Yeah.
Feel me? But when you feel like, damn, that one low key had me sick, that's when it's like, all right, let me lock you in.
And it's harder. I think my type has been. My mom likes to say that I'm a fan of doctors and lawyers because my past quite a few girlfriends or people that I've brought home to her have been doctors or in school to be a doctor. A couple of years left in their doctorate program, and it's so tough because women like that, aside from getting a doctorate, they're so disciplined because they've been in school for over half of their life. So routine is huge for them. Guys got to factor that in when they like to talk to women that are of a higher value and have put themselves through and searched for education and done those things. Those women are so disciplined and so emotionally intelligent because they've had to navigate the real world, especially black women, in a space that isn't predominantly them. So they've had to be a chameleon, you know what I mean? And they've had to shift around and they be shifting out bullshit very early with men because they be attractive and they be in school. So cats gonna come up to them.
Yeah.
They get that shit out of the way easy. Like, oh, you taking me away from my craft, and I don't have time for it. Like, I'm either getting paid to go to school or I'm in debt currently and I can't fuck this up.
Yeah.
So zero tolerance for the bullshit, and that could be a very good learning curve for a lot of dudes that are dating. Try dating a woman that, got a little, I'm not saying it means everything, but a little master's degree in a doctorate program, finishing up their bachelor's. It'll teach you that you got to come with your shit, and you also have to be routine, disciplined, and be ready for whatever situation she's ready for because she ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you. I feel like men should focus on dating women that have something to lose. That's the big thing. You can't just be you on your way on tour, but then you dealing with a chick who could go spaz out at any point.
Right.
So you should be dating somebody that's like, hey, we both got something to lose, so we both can't act out of character.
Right.
Of course.
Both can't waste time either.
Right.
Absolutely.
So we need to have those conversations, prenup or no prenup. We together or we not together? You want to stay in Cleveland or you want to relocate? You got to have those serious conversations because you don't want to get in too deep.
Right. I agree.